Today we debate The Rock versus 3 Mark Zuckerbergs.
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
Now, every so often a topic of debate rises to the surface of our cultural zeitgeist in a manner in which it simply cannot be ignored, like the Stones or the Beatles, or is a hot dog a sandwich, or could Jack have fit on that door with Rose? The answer is yes, my God, yes. Why did you let him die, Rose?
That's right. Today, we are once again debating because it's been quite a while since we've done a Debate-O-Rama.
Yeah.
And we saw some chatter on the GMM Reddit thread asking for it to come back. So we said, hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it. And today, the debate we have chosen is who would win in a fight, The Rock or 3 Mark Zuckerbergs?
Yeah, the thing everyone's talking about.
Oh yeah, it's highly contentious.
Zeitgeist.
I'll take The Rock.
And I am taking 3 Mark Zuckerbergs.
I think I have the more difficult one.
Okay, well, we'll see. It's time for Debate-O-Rama.
Hello. Oh, it's great to be back in another debate format.
Good to see you again. I like your old haircut better.
Oh, you know why you couldn't find your lucky underwear this morning? Because I'm wearing them.
Your dog's not
Gentlemen?
that cute.
Good morning.
Oh, you have a
Welcome to
chin.
the debate arena.
Thank you.
Mr. Link, you have 90 seconds for your introduction to start. Are you prepared and ready?
Yes, I am, Stevie.
Okay. Your introduction starts now.
Thank you, Stevie. Thank you, Rhett. Thank you, Mythical Beast. I'm gonna make this very easy for everyone here. Not only is The Rock a pro wrestler, in 1991 he played defensive tackle for the University of Miami's national championship team, and then he went on to play in the Canadian Football League. This man is literally a championship athlete who performed at a professional level in 2 different arenas. But this is Mark Zuckerberg.
Hey there.
Otherwise known as Iron Deficiency Man. The Rock was named Man of the Century by Muscle and Fitness magazine. Something called Fast Company called Mark Zuckerberg a unicorn? A unicorn. Now, if you want to take 3 actual unicorns versus The Rock, then I think we would almost start to have a fight. In 2017, The Rock tore his labrum, but still filmed Jungle Cruise. Mark Zuckerberg, on the other hand, and this is completely true, doesn't even have a labrum. He sold it to the devil in exchange for all the demon's personal information. I will conclude my opening remarks with this devastating photo. I just want to make a few points about this. First of all, no, this is not a photo from Bring Your Adopted Kid to Work Day. Yes, Mark is actually flexing in this photo, and by the way, The Rock's chest tattoo is of him beating up 3 Mark Zuckerbergs. The writing's on the Facebook wall.
Thank you, Mr. Link.
The Rock would easily defeat
Mr.
3
Link.
Mark
Time's
Zuckerbergs
up,
in a
bro.
fight.
Mr. Rhett,
Yeah.
it is time for your 30-second cross-examination.
So first off, point of clarification. Did you say Canadian Football League?
Yes.
Let the record show Canadian. And as long as we are using photo evidence, take a look at this photo of The Rock. Let us not forget that this is also the same person that you've been arguing for. There's no way to prove that his other 2 biceps are not just 2 other fanny packs. And he also looks like your Aunt Vicky, who was a lunch lady.
True.
Also, you've been calling him The Rock. I would let the record show that his actual name is Dwayne, and I will be referring to him as Dwayne because using The Rock is a mind trick that you're using to fool the people.
That's time. Thank you, Mr. Rhett. It's time
Wayne's
for
a cool
your
name, I think.
90-second introduction
Wayne
in
with a D
favor.
on the beginning.
Excuse me, Mr. Link. In favor
Wayne.
of 3 Mark Zuckerbergs, and your introduction starts now.
Thank you, Link. Thank you, Mythical Beasts. Dwayne weighs 260 pounds. That's one big Johnson, I'll give you that. And you might think that Zuckerberg is just a typical skinny fat dude with no physical prowess, but it turns out that the Zuck is sneaky strong. Take a look at this. He's basically Zuckerjawea. The video cuts out just before Mark feeds the baby from his teat. And Mark is one cutthroat cutthroat SOB. He allegedly stole the whole idea for Facebook from his friends and then laughed all the way to the bank. Zuckerberg's the kind of guy who shows up to a fight with a pair of brass knuckles or maybe even a sharpened shiv made from the spines of users who have unwittingly handed over their privacy rights. Meanwhile, Dwayne is nothing but a professional wrestler where your whole job is actually to protect your opponent. He's probably never actually hurt a single person in his life. Has Zuckerberg ever hurt anybody? Hell yeah, maybe you should ask the Winklevoss twins if they're not too busy panhandling on the streets of Santa Monica. And we all know Zuck has everyone's personal info in his own private little database. Who knows what kind of dirt he has on Johnson? Whether it's his secret calf implants or how many times he looks at his 8th grade girlfriend's Facebook profile. Get over it, Dwayne! Whatever Mark knows, Dwayne will probably forfeit the fight just to stop him from telling the world about it.
Okay, that's time.
Mark Zuckerberg fights dirty!
Thank you. Mr. Link, now it's time for your 30-second cross-examination.
I agree that he fights dirty, but The Rock knows dirty. He was a heel and he has a degree in criminology. The dude knows it. But listen, do you expect any rational person to believe that a man who spends his Thursdays doing this, just an average day, would he have any problem dismantling any number of this?
Because I have contacts, right? I mean, I
Right.
can't see that well.
Right, me too.
And before I put my contacts in, I often go look to see what's going on Facebook too. But I'm very nearsighted, so I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
Okay,
How is Mark Zuckerberg going to beat the Scorpion King when he can't even beat astigmatism?
that's time.
He's sneaky, man.
Mr. Rhett, now it's time for your 30-second rebuttal.
Okay, your whole argument relies on fake movie magic. Let's see that picture again. What you don't see is off to the left there's a whole team of producers and makeup artists making Dwayne look safe and gorgeous, which I admit he is.
Yeah.
But Mark is an actual man's man. In 2011, using only a stun gun and a knife, Mark killed a goat and fed it to Twitter founder Jack Dorsey. This is 100% true. So the math is simple. One Zuck can kill one goat. Dwayne isn't even the goat wrestler, greatest of all time. So
I know
surely
what goat
3
stands for.
Zucks can kill one not actual goat. Hello, calculus.
Okay, Link,
Don't
Mr. Link,
call me calculus.
it's time for your 30-second rebuttal.
You think killing a little ninny goat is a big deal? Look at this.
Old habits never die. So I just took a chunk out of my hand for training too hard again. So old iron grip, here we go. But they say if you kiss it, it makes the pain go away, so.
The Rock drinks his own blood, and it only makes him stronger. And if you're wondering, his blood type is A1 sauce. I'd like to donate the rest of my time to just thinking about The Rock. Wow, I'm being hurt. It's like so aggressive.
And that's time. Mr. Rhett, your 30-second second rebuttal.
The fact that The Rock had to kiss his own boo-boo doesn't do a lot for your argument. But I will also notice that in all the evidence you provided, Dwayne is always alone, meaning that he's become this pampered celebrity who has no friends, AKA backup. Mark, on the other hand, does have backup in the form of Rock's greatest enemy, Vin Diesel. Take a look at this picture and look how cool they both look, especially the Zuck in those cool-ass glasses. So now you've got one Dwayne versus 3 Zucks and a Diesel. Well, it Zucks to be you if you get my Tokyo drift.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
Mr. Link,
I am sorry. I'm sorry for you
No
because The
crosstalk?
Rock is watching this.
That's
no
hot.
crosstalk.
You are going down.
Hot, Dwayne.
Gentlemen, please. Mr. Link,
Don't
it's time for your final 30-second rebuttal.
get me started with backup because I don't want to bring the nation of domination into this. But I'm not clear exactly how 3 Zuckerbergs are going to
Pretty sure
defeat
they're retired.
one Rock. You're saying that he can slaughter a goat and then 2 of them will latch onto an appendage and then the third, they're trying to like scream Facebook secrets at him? Is that how he's going to defeat him?
Something
well,
like
listen,
that.
each arm can shut up a Zuck and then the animated Hawaiian god that is tattooed on his body can take out the third one with ease.
Thank you, Mr.
You're
Link.
welcome.
Mr. Rhett,
Are you talking about
it is
Moana?
time. It is time for your closing statement.
Close it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a scene in Jurassic Park 2 where a pack of tiny dinosaurs kills a man by swarming him and pecking at his every inch of flesh until the jungle stream runs red with his blood. That's exactly what would happen if 3 Mark Zuckerbergs faced off against 1 Dwayne Johnson.
pecking it
Zuckerberg is a vicious, wiry, win-at-all-costs kind of lizard person who tore off his moral compass years ago. Dwayne is a genuinely good guy, a fair fighter, and that's why the evil Zuck would turn him into mincemeat. Mincemeat that he would then share with Twitter founder Jack Dorsey.
You're
Okay.
pecking me to death.
Thank you.
Yes, he is.
Mr.
Okay.
Link, it's time for your closing statement. You have 30 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock would render 3 Zucks into a pile of Rudy Poo candy-ass jabronis. It's what The Rock does. Now, if this were a debate about who could code an articulated robot using JavaScript the fastest, it might be a different story. But then again, if my poop were made of gold, I'd have some pretty fancy stains on my underwear. In a Royal Rumble between 3 Mark Zuckerbergs and The Rock would win with a fast and furious rampage that would spell certain doom for Zuckerberg. And if you ballers don't believe me, I bet you do believe in the Tooth Fairy if you smell what The Rock is Jumanji.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. This concludes this debate.
It doesn't matter.
Got a little weird there at the end. Your logic fell apart. What did you think?
Let us know in the comments below.
Is it 1 Rock or 3 Zuck?
We'll be reading. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
Semper Curiosus. Greetings, mythical masters. I am Mythical Beast, Burt Bacon. I'm going to make fried chicken, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Nah, that chicken's not happy about fried chicken. I get it. Click the top link to watch us play Super Mario Party and good mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land.
Want to paste my face in a text?
Or slap what the crap as a response.
Now you can with Retin Link stickers for iMessage.
Available now in the Apple App Store.